audio is quiet. Oh, right. I think I know it. Hello. Is this better? It's really bright in my room. Or like, well, I mean, it's not that bright, but it's kind of bright. Thank you for the 1 year, kindly Emperor. Thank you. Good afternoon, everybody. Thank you for the 26 months, Sam. Is this a new face of PoE? No, but I'm very flattered, very excited to play PoE, or like, you know, be sponsored by PoE to play their next league. So that's pretty cool. Thank you for the 28 months, Tetsuro. Thank you. And thank you for the 28 months, Ghost Track. Thank you. Path of Exile content creator. Like, yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm pretty excited to play on stream. Or, well, I mean, I played a little bit last week, but I'll probably just be like mapping on stream, and I don't know what the new... Yeah, I mean, I don't know what the new league is about, but I guess we'll find out in the near future. Thank you for the 29 months, Bud. Thank you for the 13 months with Pillow. Thank you for the sub with Prime Reaper. Thank you. Thank you for the 11 months, Golden. Thank you. Hi, Kirby. I'm good. How are you? Oh my god, guys. Actually, Scar gave me like... I was watching Scar play Rhythm Doctor yesterday, so okay, well... I told Scar that I'd play it on stream, but I ended up playing it last night. Because it's only like a couple... It's still in early access, but the game is so good for just being in early access. I played through the whole thing. Alright, yeah, I ended up playing through the whole thing. I was like, oh. Like, I was only just playing to play a little, and then I was like, yeah, I'll just play some on stream, but then I ended up beating the game for what it is. I didn't do the night levels yet, but I beat through the whole story mode at least, so yeah. Thank you for the 2 months, Nessa. Thank you. Thank you for the 14 months deflected. I don't know if I said thank you, but thank you again. The boss battle? Okay, the way I played Rhythm Doctor, I legitimately could not like stare at my screen because I would get so sidetracked or like so distracted, especially like on the boss level. I like closed my eyes and I was just like listening to the rhythm and pressing my space bar. I'm pretty sure this is how I was last night. I was just like that's how I was playing my game. It's actually like it's so distracting to look at the visuals, but the visuals are really cool in the game too. Thank you for the 1 year I want to be well. Do you think? Thank you. That's what Arya was doing. Yeah, I watched Arya play a little bit through it too. It's really a cute game. Well, it's cute and it's really cool because like the visuals of the game are like so insane, and I don't know if you guys... Okay, well, I don't want to spoil it for you guys, but sometimes it's so like I play in window. I don't know if it's the same if you do it in full screen, but in window mode, it like some levels it like goes around on your monitor and like, wow, this game is crazy. Thank you for the 2 months, Big Body Harrison. Thank you. It forces window mode. Oh, I see. Have I played Little Nightmares? No, I have not. I've seen people play Little Nightmares. I'm pretty sure I watched Celine play like the first one. Little Nightmares is the one where it's like you're like a little girl in like a raincoat or something, right? And it's like really dark and you're just like going through like the side story. Yeah, I've watched Celine play that like a really long time ago. I don't remember when she played it. I feel like it was like 2 years ago, a year ago. It's been a really long time since I watched her play, but what is my favorite horror anime? I don't think I've watched a horror anime. But I have read like I don't know. I don't think I've really read or watched many horror anime. I mean, I liked Oyasumi Pun Pun. I like that one. I don't know if that's I guess it's more like psychological. I don't even know if it's horror. Like, I don't think it's scary, but I thought it was good. I watched Wonder Egg, no, but like, Skara told me that I should watch it, and he said it was really good, and I was like, okay. I'll give it a try, but I think it's on Netflix if I remember correctly. I didn't really check. Wonder Egg is so good. Is High School the Dead technically considered horror? Maybe? I don't know. Thank you for the 2 months, Chashu, and thank you for the 5 months, Leonos. Thank you. Disengaging lurker mode for a second. Thank you. Is the Kobayashi OP? Yeah, it is. I love Dragon Maid. Dragon Maid is so cute. And then I think I remember someone saying that there's a second season soon, so I'm excited for that one. It's like one of just like those funny, feel-good animes that I just like watching. Thank you so much for stopping by. Good night, Joa. This summer, dude, summer's really soon. Can you believe March is almost over? Chainsaw Man announced an anime? Oh, really? Did they say like which studio is gonna do it? Like, I'm really curious as to which studio is going to animate Chainsaw Man. And like, are they gonna make it less bloody? Thank you for the 27 months of tier 3s. Thank you. I've seen like clips of Horimiya, but I haven't watched it personally. It's like, the one clip I know is like that one guy calling her some foul words, and then afterwards she's like, like she's so happy about it, and I was like, okay. That's enough for me to know about this anime. You're getting a Switch soon. Would you recommend Let's Go Pikachu or Sword and Shield first? I think it depends on like what kind of game you're looking to play. I mean, I feel like Let's Go is pretty... There's not much to do. I feel like there's more to do in Sword and Shield, but in Let's Go, it's kind of... I mean, it's very casual if you like... If you don't want to think about doing stuff. Mappa's doing Chainsaw Man? I see. I watched a little bit of them playing, yeah. Thank you for the 2 months, Steven Eats. Thank you. Happy Wednesday to you too. Honestly, I don't even know like what day it is anymore. Every time, or like if someone asks me to do something on some day, I'm like, when is that again? I just can't keep track of my time anymore. So hard. What is my Switch name now? Oh, well, I have a story about that. So I was just bored and I was like going through my Nintendo store, cause I was bored and I was showing it to my friends and I was like, "Yo, guys, they have Apex Legends on the Switch. Should I try downloading it and playing it?" And they're like, "Yeah, go play." And then I was like, "All right, I'm gonna download it." But then it shows like your Switch name, so my Switch name was like Hyun, and I was like, "Dude, I don't want to play under my name," so I changed my name, but it didn't like all fit, so yeah, that's why I switched. And also, I tried playing through. I swear to God, playing on controller is the hardest thing. Like, I could not figure out for the life of me how to like shoot, and I was just like, you had. That's when I knew like you had to grow up playing on a controller with FPS to like play FPS. Because I was just like, dude, like I don't know what buttons I'm supposed to. It was just horrible. Like I was in the tutorial mode for Apex on the Switch, and I was like, I can't even figure out how to like do anything. And I was like, yeah, I'm not doing this. No, actually, I finished the tutorial, and then I got out of it, and then I couldn't queue up for a game. Like it told me to go back into tutorial or something. So I was like, and then I deleted it off my Switch. So that's that was my experience with the tutorial. Or not tutorial, just Apex Legends on the Switch. What are my top 3 favorite contact lens? I like Olens, um, Acuvue. I don't know how to pronounce the company's name. I like those two. I'm pretty sure I only wear those two, but I sometimes I wear Revia because it's just like they feel nice on my eyes. Because whenever I look for what's that? Haru, Haru, hi, come here. Can you say hi to everybody? Come here. Haru, come here. Haru, Haru, come here. He just woke up. Hello, come here. I can't pick him up though, or like yeah, he doesn't like getting picked up. Hi, come here. Okay, never mind. Maybe he'll jump up on his own accord. What drink do I have? Well, I didn't actually order this from Starbucks. I ordered from Starbucks like 2 days ago or something, but I'm just reusing the cup. But I was making myself some coffee. What shade of blue is my hair? I don't know. I just used like a color depositing shampoo and I just threw it on there. Honestly, it looks a lot more blue on camera than I thought. It looks kind of more like it looks like greenish blue in person. Recycling. I like reusing Starbucks cups because they're so like useful. Also, I tried seeing if my metal straw would fit through the lid, but it didn't. And I'm also reusing the straw that I got. So yeah. Thank you for the 9 months, Ryder. Thank you. How does it feel like having beautiful blue hair like Inosuke? Pretty good. Inosuke's pretty cool. What Olens and Acuvue? Do you guys know how to pronounce that? But like, am I pronounce Acuvue? I forgot which ones they are. I think it's like Radiant Charm or something for Acuvue. And then Olens, I just like daily contact lenses because like the monthly, I don't get yearly ones because I feel like if I get yearly ones, I just buy them and then I never use them except for like one time and I forget about them. Like, oopsies. Shield 21 is left on. Shield 21 is, I would say it's a little more on. Haru's in my closet because it's slightly open and I gotta close it. Hey you, I see what you're doing. I don't know what it is about with cats in closets or like cats in drawers, but they really like going in those. Where did I get my glasses? They're from Glasses USA. It comes in pretty fast, I'd say. He's hiding. No, he's out and open. Hi, Howell. Come here. Can you jump on my table, please? For your fans? Can you say hi to your fans? He doesn't want to say hi to you guys. Oh my god, thank you so much for gifting 20 subs from Melian Hybrid. Thank you. If you guys got a sub from Melian Hybrid, please make sure to say thank you. Thank you. And thank you for gifting a sub to Andrew Chopsmart. Thank you. Thank you very, very much. Oh yeah, I was thinking about like milestones for the charity stream that I'm doing at the end of the month, and dude, like it's kind of hard to think about what to like make your milestones. Cause I don't know what's worth it. Well, I decide like one is a 24-hour stream, one is a drinking and gaming stream. I can't say drunk because I don't know if I'll drink enough to like feel that, but that and then I put 24-hour stream at the end. Like my end goal, like the highest I'll go is like a 24-hour stream. Drinking and gaming, I would like imagine myself just playing Apex with my friends or something. And cosplay's kind of like, I don't, cause like being, like I don't know if you guys have tried putting on cosplay, but you don't know how uncomfortable that feels, especially if you're wearing a wig. Like your head gets itchy, so it's like, it's not very comfortable. Thank you for the sub, Sleepy Sashimi. Thank you. Hi, Lauren. Did I look through the channel ideas? I did. I'm down to do like spicy noodles challenge. Honestly, I don't even know what the challenge is. I think it's like you're just supposed to eat it as fast as you can. I'm gonna assume like you just don't drink water or something. Like, I don't know. Thank you for the sub with Prime. Me, thank you. I should go through my old art for one. I do have my Tumblr still up. I could go through that. I mean, I'm down. I'd probably put that somewhere really low because I'm like, I'm not that embarrassed. Like, I mean, yeah, it's probably like a little cringe, but like whatever, you know, whatever. I'm not doing I'm not doing a challenge where like my stomach would burn to death. Like spicy noodle challenge, okay. Ghost pepper challenge, my stomach would probably really hurt after that, so I would not want to do that. Yeah, people want to see me do horror, but I swear to you guys, like, you're not gonna get a reaction out of it. You would see me scream more playing Valorant or any FPS game. Like, my friends always say, like, whenever I play Valorant, it's like a horror game because I yell so loud. I'm pretty sure I've yelled, like, yesterday I yelled really loud playing Apex. I forgot what happened. Oh, it's cause my friend respawned us and there's a team shooting at it. Like, they're just like waiting right there, and then I was screaming. Are the spicy noodles insanely hot? I think they're okay. They are spicy. Like, you definitely want to, you know, drink something with it, but. How many milestones are on? I was thinking about going from like 100 to 200 to 500 to 1000 to like 2.5 to 5000 to 10,000, and then I was gonna stop there, but I don't know. Jump scares and FPS. I just get jump scared if like it's not even a jump scare, but I just yell if something like catches me off guard. Milestone? No, it's not subs. It's for donations for a charity. Thank you for the sub with Prime Troll me. Thank you. Speak Korean for stream? Oh no, my Korean is very limited, so I don't think I could do that. Or no, I don't think I would want to be doing that either. I played CSGO. I've played like, I got like 2 games on my back, like no big deal. They were all in Dust 2, I'm pretty sure. No, there's one other map. I don't remember what it's called. It's like I first tried playing Sky, I was just like, dude, how does her flash work? And my friend would always flash like our team when he was playing Sky because he was trying her out too. And then like after playing her, I was like, I understand how you might do that by accident. But hi Scarlet, yo PoE scholarship. Okay. Thank you. I'm pretty excited about that one. I'm pretty sure you're going to be playing PoE as well, you know? Like no, I'm not the new face of PoE. There's no way. The face of PoE belongs to the people who are on the grind all the time. Like there's so many PoE streamers and so many PoE content creators that are like they're like on the grind all the time. You're not playing this league? Are you serious? But you haven't even seen what the new league's about. Why? Why aren't you playing this league? Actually, yeah, Scar is always like, I'm not gonna play this league. I've got things to do. I'm busy. But then like later on, he's like, it's like a week into the league. He's like, He comes to me. He's like, should I play some PoE? Like, is it fun? And I'm like, yeah, you should play. And then he's like, yeah. Thank you for gifting a sub to Scarlet. Thank you. You're gonna take a break for league? Okay, I'm capping. Okay, like I'm trying to think, and like you, sometimes you're like, yeah, I'm not gonna play video. Sometimes you don't, but like later on into the league, even if it's like at some point the league isn't finished, and you're like, yeah, I kind of like wanna see, and then like, it's not like you play actively, but you like log on a little bit, and like big cap. All right, yeah, sure, whatever. Yeah, whatever. I'm over it. Hi, Piru. Oh yeah, I heard Scar was also supposed to do a 24-hour stream, so... Thank you for the 2 months, ladies, man. Thank you. Do you have a favorite Valorant pro? I don't really watch that much. I don't watch competitive. Or like, Where's Rhythm Doctor? Okay, that one was a lie. Okay, Scara, like I told you, I didn't know. Okay, since I didn't watch Spoilers for Rhythm Doctor, I didn't know that it was gonna be like that short. But honestly, I'm down to play like some levels that I thought were cool. And then yeah, Scara and Hyun duo Valorant, ranked Valorant. I don't know what ranked Scara is, but can we play? Or like, I'm thinking like, can we actually play together? Because of, you know, there's like ranked disparity. What? No, I'm serious. Like, I'm not saying... Okay, because you don't play Valorant very often, so I'm just asking if we can play. That's all. No, I don't mean it as like flame. I'm just like... I'm just genuinely curious, because, you know, like... Some of my friends, like, aren't ranked, and then, like, we can't play together because I'm ranked, or, like, you know... I'm not saying Scar's... I've seen Scara... Can you hear me from... I'm not even up there. I've seen Scara... Fastest gamer alive. Best reaction time ever. Like, popping heads like it's nothing. Like... Valorant FPS pro god. Fastest to lobby gamer. Yo, Scara, you should play Apex. I was playing Apex, it's on Olympus now. It's not on Kings Canyon. But I feel like Olympus is really open, but yeah. Yeah, honestly, I would love playing any sort of FPS game with Scara. It makes me laugh. I promise not to bully him in game. That Apex moment was just like a little slip up. It was just funny. How you like Olympus? Yeah, Olympus is pretty fun. But like my problem is I can only shoot like 3 guns in Apex, and then everything else just goes downhill from there. Like Every time I pick up the Spitfire, I just like I draw like outlines around the enemy, and I'm just like, they're so tanky. I can't hit them. I can only shoot with like the R301 and sometimes the wingman, and I just like using the charge rifle all the time because it's I just like being really annoying. Thank you for the 4 months, Raya. Thank you. No, R301's always been my bread and butter for Apex. But yeah, I like watch someone do this like really insane clip with like the longbow. He's just like quick scoping everyone with the longbow, like close range, and I tried that, and then I was just like, yeah, I'm gonna put this one down. Thank you for the 14 months, Miss Real. Thank you. I like the R99, but then like, well, R99 at like a further distance is just too difficult. Then I just see like, I just look at my bullets and then I just feel really depressed. So yeah, I'll be playing the new PoE League, and I'll be streaming the new PoE League. I don't know how much, but we'll see. Scar and aim labs 27 hours a day. I want to see Scar do some aim labs. Honestly, like, I don't know if aim labs really helps, but I think aim labs is really fun in the sense like you just hear the balls, or like the sound the balls make when they pop. I don't know if that sounds very correct, but you guys know what I mean. Like the little dink noise. Like it's just so satisfying to hear. Okay, like the targets, I don't know, like, but they're just whatever, man. Have I ever played Titanfall? No, I have not. You swear aim labs and ValSense are different? I don't know. The only thing that it helps me is like getting used to my sensitivity, I think. Thank you for the 2 years, Kiri. Thank you. Blue hair poggers. Thank you. I think the most annoying thing that I've done on aim labs is what's that thing called? 6-shot. 6-shot is really annoying. It gets me so worked up. It gets me angry every time I do it. And all my friends get angry doing it too because targets are so tiny. Yeah. Grid shot is really fun, but I don't know. Do I have any plans on streaming Story of Seasons? It's like yes, I do have it downloaded actually. I wanted to stream it, but I don't. I'm like trying to think of like the mood I'd be in to like stream the game. It has to be like late night because like during the day, like I gotta make use of my time and energy. So like, you know, during like when I initially wake up. Okay, when I initially wake up, I'm pretty tired, but maybe like early evening-ish to like I would say like 6 p.m.-ish to like 12. That's like my peak hours, you know, like where I have full focus in doing whatever. And then after 12 a.m. is usually when I'm just chilling or something. So I feel like it has to be like around then where I'd play my farming games. I have 4 hours of peak. Is there a problem? Is that too little? You know, like I don't have a lot of Steam, okay? Like it's just that my capacity is very tiny. I'm not sure. There's like a certain point, and then like especially if I've had like caffeine, then it's like pretty good. But you think in quarantine you have like 1 hour? Honestly, I feel you on that. Like, it's just... I don't know where my energy is gone. I get really bad sleep all the time. Then I wake up really tired, and then, like, I just think about how long I'm gonna lay in bed until I want to get up. Actually, I get up pretty fast, but it's just, like, getting up. But I'm built diff. Yeah, I think I'm built diff in the sense, like, I'm just... I get tired really easily. Yeah, I feel I just woke up from a nap. You woke up from a nap? You got 3 arms, that's why I'm built different? I only have 2. I wish I had, like, 4 arms. Like, how productive would I be? Like... Actually, no. I only need 3 because I'm right-handed. But actually, I don't know. Like, if you had 4 arms, then, like, which... Would you just have a dominant side and then, like, a non-dominant side? But, like, imagine, like, if you had different hands that were both able... 4 arms, Omega Artist. Goro cosplay. Thank you for the bits, Paul. Yeah, I'm just trying to think, like... Imagine if I had... Imagine if I had 2 right hands. I could be drawing with the one, and I could be gaming with the other one with the mouse. Like, imagine how crazy that would be. That would be crazy. Wouldn't I want more eyes too? Yeah, probably. But... Yeah, I mean, I can't make my eyes go different directions, so yeah, I would definitely want more pairs of eyes. 2 brains. Would I need 2 brains? Yeah, I would need 2 brains. I need, like... Never mind. Forget extra body parts. I just need a clone of myself, you know? That's it. Thank you for the 3 months, Prince. Thank you. It would just be so much nicer. I could do, like, instead of feeling bad that I'm gaming and then not draw. Actually, I like draw in between. Apex is like a really good game for me because sometimes you just drop and die. And then you can also have someone be the drop master. So it's like in between those tiny little times where I have free time, I just start drawing. Have I read Ranger Rejects? No, I have not. Give me the rundown. Can I have a Scar patch notes on what this is? Thank you for the 4 months invoke, and thank you for gifting a sub to my Cracker Chops Marketing. Thank you. Oh my god. Is it a lot to say? Can I just Google it? So Quintuplet's author has a new manga. Okay. It's a dark take on Rangers, kind of. Okay. What is it called again? Ranger Rejects. Ranger Rejects. It's for sure the best new manga. You should look at the art. The art's clean. All right, I did see the art and I was like, it doesn't look bad. Let me go take a gander at it. 7 chapters? Are you serious? Scaro, when you... You know me. I like reading things. I mean, okay, but... Yo, I said... yeah. You're right, but like... You know, I like reading things that have more, because then I just feel empty when there's... You'll let me know when it gets to 600? Okay, thanks. Well, I mean, I'm down to read it. Oh, the art is really nice. You're right. I like it. Scrolling a little. Just got a little preview sneak peek. It wouldn't take me a day. It would take me like less than an hour. I mean, it depends on how much words there are. A couple minutes. Yeah. I'll probably check it out after my stream or something. Dude, but I left Rhythm Doctor on all night. Like, okay, I didn't turn off my PC last night, so... Or actually, I don't turn off my PC that often. But I left it on. I wish I didn't leave it on so I could tell you guys how long it took me to play through the game. Scar, did you end up beating the game? Or did you not beat it yet? I'm assuming you did beat it. Oh my god, you're a gaming warlord. Congrats for beating it. It's so much fun. I wonder if I could play through the boss. Yeah, I would say, I think it took me like 3 hours. There's like one song that was really like putting me to sleep because it was just like a slow song and I was just like, I'm gonna fall asleep in my chair. It's a really cool game though, like, I agree. It's, you know, when you're like, when I tuned into your stream initially, you're like, yeah, this is the best game ever. I thought you were like hyping yourself up about it, but then like, I knew it was serious when Scar tweets Game of the Year potential. You heard the player-made levels are really cool. Yeah, it's definitely like it's a very flashy game, and you know, it definitely has an epilepsy warning in the beginning as well. It's like really crazy, but it's really, really good. You still can't beat the last boss? Dude, I think I took a couple minutes on the last boss and I kept resetting it. I'm just like thinking in my head like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Or actually no, like if you play the level enough, you just like know when the beat is. So I was just like I was just pressing my spacebar and then like the irregular beat. Like I could not look at my screen for when it happened because like it just goes so crazy. But I think the game is really creative and it's really cool. Thank you for the 8 months, Jungi. Thank you. Did I watch Lily play? I watched Lily play a bit of it, yes. But I didn't want to spoil myself because I think she's a little bit... She started earlier than me, so I like watched a little bit and then I was playing myself. She started... I would imagine she would smurf. She's so good with music. What game is this? Rhythm Doctor. I feel like you guys should all check it out. It's pretty nice. Was I gonna stream Rhythm Doctor this stream? I kind of want to look at the player levels. I'm just gonna open it, but I hope the music. I hope the game doesn't blast out your guys' ears. But I mean, I don't know if I'll play it. But I'm just gonna browse through the player levels while I talk to you guys, cause just curious as to like what they are. Do I play MapleStory? Sometimes. The music in Rhythm Doctor is so good, honestly. Like, I was really impressed. I was wowed, and they also give credits to like the people who made the music. Like right before you play it, like you'll give them like, oh, we like someone on SoundCloud. I was like, oh, that's really cute. Thank you for the 6 months, Neon Card. Thank you. New area in MapleStory? I don't know. Oh yeah, I think their event started, but I haven't played since I last streamed MapleStory because I've been doing other things. Thank you for subbing Bubbles and thank you. I'm trying to think of what song was my favorite through like story mode of Rhythm Doctor. It probably had to be the boss stage. I like the boss stage music probably the most. I liked the second one, or it's the one with. It sounds very like EDM-ish, and then like it's like going all over your screen. Oh, that was a pretty cool level. Um, yeah, honestly, like the game's really crazy. I feel like everyone should just experience it for themselves. I feel like, yeah, watching it is cool, but like playing it yourself firsthand is probably better because I don't know, like figuring it out yourself and like also playing it out just like wow, maybe my sense of rhythm isn't as good as I thought it was. What song is this? This is I don't know the title. It's Flyers by Bradio. I'm pretty sure everyone can beat it. It's just that it might take you a bit of time if you're not good with rhythm, but if you are, then you'll probably just pass everything with like yeah. I don't know what I think you have to at least get a B to pass like every level. So if you're even if you mess up a couple of times, it'll be fine. Yeah, the grading is pretty generous. Like, you know, sometimes you just see like the heart and then it like breaks into like the little baby chick or something, and I'm just like, like if I mess up within the few couple seconds, I just get so mad and I had to restart. Yeah, this is Jujutsu Kaisen opening. Thank you for the 11 months, Kinzer. Thank you. You wish you could play or watch it, but you gotta see different lives from H and L. I'm sorry to hear that, but yeah, it really sucks because I wish there was an option that you could play without all the flashing lights, but I don't know. I mean, there isn't, but maybe they would do something about it. I don't know. Are there custom-made levels of the other songs? I don't know. Let me check it out really quick. It's really loud, huh? Library open workshop. Enable game overlay by going to Steam settings and enable the Steam overlay while on Steam. Oh, like people put in different songs. It's so cool, and they like. How did they make the custom levels though? I don't know, like, what songs they are. Some of them I don't, or like, I'm looking through and I don't know any of these songs, so. Or maybe there are songs, so I think you'd have to, like, go through and make sure, maybe they're not DMCable. So no Post Malone or Ariana Grande songs. I just went through the stream workshop and I just saw WAP. So, I don't know. I don't know if that's like the actual song or if it's like a different song with that title, but maybe not. I don't know. Thank you for the 3 months, Lord Shadower. Thank you. So yeah, I feel like you'd have to go through the levels and make sure it's not something. Do I tap or slam? I picked tap because I don't know how. Honestly, I don't know the difference of like the gameplay style, but it was kind of late at night and I didn't want to wake up my brother, so me going like with my keyboard or spacebar, I didn't want that to happen. I just was like a. That's how I played my game. He slammed it for a spacebar. Oh no. Is he a light sleeper? I don't know. I think he wakes up pretty easily. So Very cool game though. Be right back. I'm gonna go put something away. I was eating some pretzels. Maybe I can open my door and Kumo will come out. I don't know.
それでもうなずきながら一緒に歌ってくれるかな割れんばかりの拍手も響き渡る歓声もいらない君だけ分かってよ分かってよ誰夢が叶ったのお似合いの言葉が見つからないよ誰夢が叶ったの愛してる
Asked for tips on starting PoE 4 weeks back. Now you're addicted. Playing every day since? Nice. Well, I don't know if I should say nice because you're addicted, but if you're having fun with the game, I'm glad to hear that. What's my favorite Pokemon music? I don't know, I have a couple of favorite OSTs from Pokemon. I think I like... I like the Pokemon League Night music from Gen 4. I really like Emotions, and I don't know, I really like a lot of the Gen 5, 6 OSTs a lot. The lake theme is nice, yes, I agree. Is it Pokemon Advanced Battles not hype? How did that one go? For some reason, I have like Yu-Gi-Oh! GX Generation Next in my head. Isn't it the song that goes, oh, something Pokemon Advanced Battle, something like that? If I remember correctly. Thank you for gifting a sub to Pixel Ricky. Thank you. Nice singing. Yeah, I didn't want to actually try to sing it, so I just saved you guys some I try to make it as not monotonous as possible. I think the Pokemon Johto theme song was really catchy. It's okay, I definitely would not want to sing. You like Battle Frontier? I mean, I only watched up to Advanced Battle, so I don't know anything else from like the Pokemon openings. Did Orange Island? Yeah, it did. It was like, so you want to be a master of Pokemon? Do you have the skills to be #1? It was that one. I thought it was a pretty catchy one too. And I just remember there's like a big Pokeball. I think, if I remember correctly. I don't think I could do the Pokemon rap. I'm if I had to be honest. Tracy was okay. I think Tracy is fine. No Tracy slander in my... I liked Tracy because he drew. And I was like, you know, I can relate to this guy. Like, if I were in the Pokemon world, I'd probably be like him. Like my glasses? Thank you. I was gonna draw the stream, but I don't feel like drawing. But in the middle of my Apex games, I was just like sketching. I was drawing with my mouse and drawing some of my friends. I need to be in like the mood to draw and like take out my tablet. He was on a breeder. You forgot what his Pokemon profession was? He was like a Pokemon artist. I don't know. He just like like you would always just see him like draw. Wasn't his name like Tracy Sketchit or something? Tracy. Come on. Yeah, his name was Tracy Sketchit. Thank you for subbing with Prime Elementalistic. Thank you. Tracy McSketchy. No, it's Sketchit. I just googled it, by the way. So Google never fails. Hi, Hector. I was streaming Rhythm Doctor to my friends yesterday, and they're like, "It's kind of cool." You like my musical taste. Thank you, thank you. I like my musical taste too. Thanks for liking my musical taste. I mean, I think I like my music recommendations. But I don't really look for music that often. But I did find a song that I did like a couple days ago. It was a Korean song. It's called I need to open this up. It's called Running Through the Night. It's very like her voice is so nice. The one on my Instagram story, yes. What's an underrated movie that I recommend? What's that one movie called? Turbo. No, I'm just kidding. Honestly, no, I've watched Turbo twice, and I don't know if I mean it as a troll or not, but I've watched through it twice, so it's honestly like not that bad. The snail one, yeah. It teaches you a very good, it has a very nice message. It's set that you're like, a dream never too big, a dreamer never too small. Like, how inspiring is that? Like, even a snail can compete in a race. Cars but snails. Honestly, it wasn't that bad. Like, I mean, for me to watch through the whole thing twice, like the first time I watched it was actually in theaters, and then the second time I watched it was just with my friend. We're just watching it through Netflix. We're like, yeah, this is good. I'm like, I'm not trolling. Like, I don't think it's like that. Like, the movie's not bad. Like, I would probably sit through it another time. Like, I would watch it. I watched Turbo in theaters, yeah, because my friend and I in high school were like, this movie looks so troll. Let's go watch it. I'm like, okay, so we did. You never know until you actually don't judge a book by its cover, they say, but I do that all the time with games, so I mean, I'm not the one to talk. I'm that way with manga or like anime or anything that I put my time into. I look at the art, I'm like, do I want to put some time into this or not? Did I ever try Loop Hero? No, I didn't. Loop Hero. Every time I watch it or like watch someone play it, I'm just confused. So thoughts on Naruto art? I think it's good. It's definitely like I like looking at series that have gone on for a long time because you can see how the style changes throughout the years, and it's pretty cool. Like Naruto, One Piece, etc. Like you just see their art style change, and it looks really nice. The Bleach art evolution. I feel like Bleach art was always good to begin with, though. Like Bleach was like during the time it came out, everyone was like, "Wow!" Like everyone looked so good. You know, like the males, the females, the anything in Bleach looked really nice. Thank you for the $10 shows and thank you. Bleach art was always good, and I think like I'm pretty sure everyone just had a crush on anyone or any person in Bleach because they're all just really good looking. I was just like, wow, these characters are good. Like even like the side characters or like the characters that didn't appear much. I was like, wow, this character's pretty attractive when I was watching Bleach. Mm-mm. I forgot what was his name. I think his name was like Nova. He was legitimate like the human form of Nova because Nova was like a little doll thing or whatever, and then like he became a human. I was like, why'd they make him hot? Well, I think his name was Nova. No, Nova Bleach. Oh, Nova. Yeah, you look at him. Like he was like this like little like green doll, and then like he had a human form, and I was like, why'd they make him so handsome? Thank you for the tier 3 sub for 3 months, DJ Kobe. Thank you, thank you. I think the most troll thing that I remember about Bleach is what was his name? Oh, his name was Shuhei or Hisagi, the guy with the 69 tattooed on his face. I remember like growing up later on, and then I was just like, dude, was this just like intentional or something? But it's so trill. Yeah. Thank you for the 11 months, Emperor Peter. Thank you. Dude was a legend. I just think it's just funny to look at it now. Thank you for the sub with Prime Master Yoshi. Thank you for the sub, Dark Day. Thank you. Mm-mm. Byakuya is very handsome, but I like. He made me mad. I think a lot of Bleach characters made me mad. I'm trying to think of like who my favorite character was in Bleach. Like at the first glance, I really liked Hitsugaya. I think like every girl probably liked him because they're like, ooh, like you know, looks nice and everything. But then, like every time I watched him fight, he would just get beat up, and I was just like, you know what, maybe he's not that cool. So I was like, I gotta move on to someone else. I like the girls a lot, like Soifon, Yoriichi, um, Dangiku, I think. She was like the orange haired lady with yeah, she's very nice looking and um yeah, I don't know, all the ladies look really nice in Bleach, I'm not gonna lie. So I really liked who did I like in terms of like a male in Bleach? I don't know. I feel like all the guys made me angry, but I really liked the girls. Yeah, he was handsome. I'm trying to think of like. I actually really liked Urahara. I thought he was. I thought he was. He was okay. Like looking at him now, I definitely wouldn't say he's my type in Bleach, but it's chill. Chad is your main man. Yeah, he's cool. He's Nanami Blueprint, dude. Nanami is. I love Nanami. I haven't caught up with the Jujutsu Kaisen anime. There's probably a new chapter out, but I haven't watched the anime in a while. You strive to be Ikaku. Ikaku's so fiery. He's got a lot of energy to him. You're waiting to finish the anime before you read. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Huge spoilers in the newest chapter, so care. I mean, I'm like almost caught up, so. Hi, Danielle. I mean, I feel like a lot of characters' voice actors have a really nice voice, but my favorite voice actor is Junichi Suabe, which is uh uh uh, uh what's his name? In Jujutsu Kaisen. What's his name? What's his name? Sukuna's voice actor. Yeah, he's got a nice voice. Have I seen Terran Resonance? Yeah, I have. Yeah, he has a nice voice too. I watched Terran Resonance like twice. I really liked the beginning of the anime, but like towards the end I didn't like it much. You're sad you cut up and you... Yeah, I feel like if I could choose, like, since I caught up with the manga and stuff, I would rather just have watched it all the way and then have read it instead of like reading ahead. The style in Sankyo no Terror is really, really good. No, the manga is not bad, but like there's so much going on where it's like I don't know if I was prepared for all that, like, cause I was just, I was having a good time watching the anime. I was like, yeah, cool progression, and then like, I feel like when you read ahead, it's like, it's all in your face. So I was just like, oh my god, I kind of wasn't prepared for that. You're hearing manga readers begging for fillers right now. Honestly, yeah, I would have liked fillers because it just feels like back to back to back to back to back action. Like it kind of gives me the same feel of like if you guys read Demon Slayer too. Like you know how like in Demon Slayer it's like back to back to back to back to back action in like the later chapters. That's what it feels like in Jujutsu Kaisen as well. So yeah. And then like when I read things like that, I'm like, oh my god. I just think about the characters and like these poor characters just get no rest and just like like in any like anime or manga, like shonen-esque, they're like on the brink of death. They're like, oh, fatal wounds and like, fatal battle just happened, and then it's like the next chapter they're like, all right, let's go again. And then I just think it's really troll because like during like one of the, like after they're finished with their battle, someone's like, oh, you need a lot of rest, but it's like the next chapter they're like, all right, something else is happening, let's go. I'm like, I get tired for the main character. I'm just like, aren't you guys tired of fighting? Makes me feel for them. Like, wow, I wish I could give you guys a break. Makes me sad for them. You finished Food Wars yesterday. Super rush last season, but great ending. Oh, it finished? I mean, I only read Food Wars up to like a specific arc, and then I stopped. Well, that was the furthest it went during the time, but I read it like in 2015, maybe 2016. Yeah, the manga art is so nice, and honestly, I feel like the anime doesn't do it justice anyway. And also, I didn't want to sit through those scenes through the anime. So that's why I chose to read it. So yeah. Do I have a public playlist of music bops? Yeah, it's in my playlist command. Shokugeki no Soma had the biggest fall from grace you've ever read. Honestly, happens. You wish Demon Slayer manga should have continued? No, I think it ended the way, like, I don't think I could imagine it going further than what it went from. Because I was just like, I would rather a series end on like a good note instead of like having it dragged out for like another couple hundred of chapters. I'm just like, dude, like what? Because like, I think that's how I felt about Bleach. Because like Bleach, like something happened and it's like he lost his powers. Then he gets them back, and then he's like he lost them again, and then he gets them back again. And I'm like, dude, like, you know, then it gets me a little like disinterested. I would rather it be short and end the way that it should, I guess, instead of like grasping on. Dude, what was that one series? I remember Scar was talking about it. Was it Nanatsu Taizai? Was it Seven Deadly Sins or something? I don't remember what it was that Scar was talking about, but he said something about like we were talking about it, and it was one series, and he was like, yeah, it like the author legitimately did not know how to like end the series, so they just like made some really troll last chapter and then they just called it quits. Was it Seven Deadly? I think it was Seven Deadly Sins, if I like remember correctly, because we talked about it. It must have been Seven Deadly Sins. It's not. And then I read the chapter, the ending chapter, and I was like, what is this? But then he was like, yeah, apparently like the author just didn't know how to close out the series, because I don't know, just went too far. Yeah, because like, yeah, I would rather something end short and sweet than like them feeling the need to like drag out the series and then they just like don't know how to end it, you know? Did I watch Daianoe? I read and watched Daianoe. I think I only watched a couple of episodes, but I did read like up to where it was when I initially got into it, but that was also back in like 2014, 15-ish. Have I watched Prince of Tennis? I have read Prince of Tennis. I watched a little bit of Prince of Tennis, but I prefer reading it. I feel like it's definitely a really long anime. I think it's like 200 something, but I don't know. I really liked reading it, but also, yeah, I don't know. I just like the art in the manga better. No, I've not. I've read like 2 chapters of Blue Lock, and I could never get into it, so yeah, I don't know. Thank you for subbing, Young Rowan. Thank you. Have I watched Kemono-Jan? No, I have not. I've heard of it though, actually. Slam Dunk is pretty good. I agree. I think a lot of sports anime. I don't know. I just like sports anime because they're always so like refreshing, or they're always very goal oriented. So it's like gets you fueled, you know. I read or I watched Major, and I thought it was kind of interesting for the time I was watching. Because I remember I was like visiting my brother, and he was watching it, so I decided to watch it too, and it was pretty good. I think I was watching like season 5 though. iShield 21 is so good, but honestly, like you have to treat yourself and you have to read it, because the art in the manga is so good. Like, I promise you, it's like eye candy when you're reading it. You watch sports anime for the characters, not the sport. I mean, same. Like, I don't know how like a majority of the sports work, but I mean, I like learn some terminology, some things like throughout the series, but I watch it, or I read it for the progression of the characters. I like their journey. The same artist as the One Punch Man manga? Yeah, it is. He's so good. Like, if I had to name one of my favorite artists, it would definitely be Yusuke Murata. Like, he's so good. You can never get into sports anime. Shonen is your thing. I feel like if you like shonen, you would like sports anime, because it's like the same type of deal in terms of like how the characters are. But I mean, yeah, shonen's more action-y, I guess. I mean, like, sports anime just feel like shonen to me, honestly. Like, it's pretty similar in terms of, like, characters, but yeah, I mean, shonen's more fantasy-esque. But honestly, I mean, a lot of the sports anime and manga I've watched, read, they're really fantasy-esque too. Like, there's no way any of this could happen in real life. They have crazy powers, you know, like... So, yeah. The only difference is that they're killing their enemies. They're not killing their enemies, but they're killing their enemies' morals and hopes and dreams of being the best because they're the best, or they're gonna become the best. But I feel like the journey is very, like, similar in terms of, like most, like, sports anime I've watched or something that's, like, the main character's, like, pretty talented in what they do, but, you know, they just gotta, like, unearth themselves a little bit, or, like, you know, along with, like, finding the people that they play with, and then they, like, learn how to do things better, you know? It's kind of the same thing in, like, a lot of shonen anime. It's like the main character is, like, pretty strong to begin with, but, you know, with the journey that they take with their friends, they become stronger, and then, like, friendship and, yeah, woohoo, that kind of thing. Thank you for the sub with Prime. Hey, thank you. One Out is a pretty confident. Yeah, I read a little bit of One Outs, but I haven't finished it yet. I remember Scar recommended me that one. He was like, it's pretty good. And I was like, yeah, I mean, reading through a little bit of it, I thought it was pretty interesting. Does Free count as a sports anime? It is, because it's about swimming. I can't, but you know, it is what it is. I mean, I enjoyed Free when I watched it. I read all of Chainsaw Man. I liked it. It was very unique. A little bloody, but I liked it. I like the art in Chainsaw Man too. Chainsaw Man is a sports anime? Oh yeah, totally. 80% fan service, 20% swimming. Yeah, like, yeah, I definitely watched Free for the plot. I mean, like, how can you not watch something that KyoAni did? But KyoAni's animation and, like, it's just too good to pass up. Thank you for the 2 months, Andre. Thank you. Thank you for the sub, Too Much Tai Tea. Where do I read my manga? I don't have a specific website that I read it from. I legitimately just type, like, read blah 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 online into my Google search bar, and yeah, I just click, like, the first or second link. Yeah, I mean, every site that you click on is, like, there'll be, like, 5 trillion ads on the site. It'll be, like, but, you know, like, you just gotta do what you gotta do just to read stuff. I read World Trigger. No, I've not. And watch Ping Pong? Yeah, I did. Even if the scans... No. The scans are good, but just that, the sites are a little, like, overloaded with, like, ads, but it's whatever. I don't really care. Some websites, like, have double of the chapters, like, you know? Like, I'll, like, go to the next chapter, and it's, like, the same chapter, and it's, like, tripled, and I'm like, what? That happened to me when I was reading, it happened to me when I was reading Jujutsu Kaisen, and I was like, what the heck? Like, press next, and it's just, like, the same chapter for, like, the next 4 chapters I press next on. Oh my god, poor. What? Yotsuba. Yotsuba is the one with, it's the girl with, like, the sunflower, right? I saw it when I was, like, one of my friends really liked that manga when I was younger. It was like the girl. I think she's like green hair. It's like, and she has like a sunflower or something, or like that's how I like remember the cover art of the series. Ever read Bakuman? No, I have not. I always like the manga site that I'd always go on. It was like one of the top mangas that people were reading during the time though. And yeah, I feel like everyone likes Solo Leveling, or like everyone that I've seen, they always like anyone that I know that reads like webtoons or manga or anything, they all read Solo Leveling. I mean, I don't watch. No, my charity stream is on the 31st. It's on the end of this month. Read your lie in April. I heard your lie in April is sad. And I'd probably watch it if anything because the animation looks really good. But I mean, I probably won't because I'm too lazy. So, yeah. No, it's till the end of this month. I know the Breaker. I have no idea what that is. The Red Chainsaw Man. Yes, I did. I finished it. What's my Starbucks order? I don't have a regular order. It depends on like what I feel like drinking during the time. I tried their new brown sugar oat milk coffee or something. It was okay. I don't know. I get something different all the time. I think all my friends like the cold brew with vanilla sweet cream. But I mean, I don't have a typical order that I get. Updating my anime list, I don't think it would update much. I think I'd add like 2 series onto it and that would be it. I don't really watch much, so yeah. Yeah, my hair is getting a little too light. It was getting like very light brown because the dark brown was washing out, and then I was like, I don't like light hair on myself, so I decided to make it darker. Any thoughts on the short Tomatum teaser? I saw it. I don't know, it was a little too short for me to have a reaction. All I would be was like, ooh. That's about it. Just ooh. It was like a couple of seconds long. Did I see Lily's bean drawing of me? No, she made a bean drawing of me? Did I watch K the anime? K is the one with like was it with like the cat girl with like white hair and then some guy with a skateboard and he had like red hair and like yes, I watched a couple of episodes of that anime. It was really wasn't it like in 2011 or something? I'm pretty sure I was in high school during that time. Thank you for the 2 months, Andy. Thank you. Yeah, it's been a really, really long time. You think I'd like Skate to Infinity? What is that? Yeah, this is a Crossing Field by Lisa. Fields? Crossing Fields, yes. I'm a Monster Hunter player. I tried playing that game for like an hour and I got motion sickness and I had to stop. That was kind of cool, but I couldn't continue after the one session I had. I have it in my Steam library though. My favorite anime opening. That's a good question. Huh. I played more than 2 hours. I played like an hour or something like that. Death Parade opening is really nice. Silhouette is really good. Bluebird is really good. I don't know. There's so many good openings. I didn't refund. No, I didn't. Because I planned on playing it a different day, but I just never did. Silhouette is like a good, feels good type of opening. Naruto openings are always a banger. I don't know what I would pick. I really like where is it? You like the Madoka opening? I do like it as well. I don't know, all openings are so good and endings. Like how am I supposed to pick? I think this is supposed to be Beastar's second season opening, but I like this song. But I mean, like anything YOASOBI makes is like it's a certified banger. So I don't know. Thank you for the sub with Prime printer paper. Thank you. YOASOBI never released anything bad. True. Thank you for the sub, Ifian. Thank you. Mob Psycho ending is also fire. Yeah, I mean, I like any series that I like. I feel like I like the opening and endings. Bleach openings were good too. Some of them are. What do you mean by that? Yeah, YOASOBI has such a nice voice. This is not ReZero. This is for Beastar's second season, but that's not out yet. I don't know when that's supposed to be out, but I don't know if I would watch the anime. Like I watched the first season anime and I was like, I definitely like reading it, but I don't know if I like watching it. Code Geass opening was always weird to me because it never fit the vibe of the show. I feel like a lot of the openings are just really catchy or something. Okay, some of them actually do match, but like sometimes if you like if you watch Death Parade, like with how like lively the intro is or the opening is compared to like what the anime is, you're like, this is not what I expected with like everyone dancing. But I mean, I thought it was good. Yeah, I think Jujutsu Kaisen's opening is pretty catchy, but I like the ending more than the opening, I think. Just to promote the song of others. Yeah, I think that's cool though. And the songs are good, so it's like Jujutsu Kaisen ending doesn't fit at all. No, I think it's a good ending song. It's pretty chill. Favorite character in Gintama? My favorite character in Gintama is Hichigata. The one that really liked mayonnaise. I personally I relate to that character. I mean, I don't like mayonnaise like him, but personality wise. But Japanese mayo is really good. I agree. I mean, that's what he always did in the series, or like he always liked mayonnaise, so that's what you just remember him by. The ending is great too. I didn't hear the ending, I just heard the opening, so I don't know. I loved Kill la Kill. Kill la Kill was so good. Or well, I mean, I really liked it because I really like the animation. I just like Trigger in general, so I like the colors, I like the animation. A lot of people were like, yeah, I didn't really like Kill la Kill. Actually, all my friends that I know, they stopped watching Kill la Kill like after like the first or like second episode. They're like, it was weird, like they were too naked or something, and I was like, I don't really think so, but whatever. Katekyo Hitman Reborn. Reborn was like the most popular thing. I don't know if you guys browsed DeviantArt in like 2007, but Reborn was like the most popular series. It's cuz like they had a bunch of characters and like all the ladies, all the girls really liked all the Reborn characters. Things like that. Well, yeah, I like Trigger cuz they do it. Things are like very unique and different. I like watching whatever they put out. Yeah, Reborn was like extremely popular during like 2006, 2007 ish. Yeah, Reborn had a lot of they had a lot of really good looking characters for sure. So like I can understand why it was really popular. And yeah, I mean like it was really interesting because everyone had like their own favorite characters, but my favorite was Hibari because he fits my stereotype of the anime characters that I like. So yeah, I didn't think Reborn was underrated. It was really popular, at least in the community, like amongst my friends and like other people that I knew. They were like, "I love this series." I'm like, okay. Thank you for the 9 months, no one saying thank you. In 2010, I just remember it being popular when I was like in elementary school, middle school, but more like near elementary school. I feel like it was really popular. Yeah, I'm like thinking about like what was popular back then. Reborn was definitely one of the popular ones. No. My friends like when I didn't browse DeviantArt in like 2010. I think it was more like when I was in middle school, so like 2007, 2008 ish. But trying to think. Thank you for the 11 months, Gyoza. What was popular back then? I feel like Oran High School Host Club was pretty popular. I don't know, maybe it's just because it was my friends, but I feel like a lot of people knew the series and liked it. That was back in like 2006. D Greyman was really, yes, you're right. It was really, really popular back then too, and like everyone. I mean, D Greyman had some good-looking characters too, but I feel like did it go on like hiatus or something? So like or it didn't update regularly. I don't remember, but I just remember everyone liked what are the characters' names? The main character's name was Alan. I remember that, and then Kanda was the guy with the long hair and the ponytail. And then Ravi was the red-haired one with the eye patch. Yeah, that guy was really popular. I remember that one. Everyone really liked him because, yeah, I think all the girls just really liked how he looked. So, what else was popular back then? Death Note was really popular as well. Death Note, The Gray Man, One High School Host Club, Reborn. Kuroshitsuji, yeah, that one was really popular too. I watched a bit of it, but then I was like, honestly, I didn't know if I like really followed it. Like, I was watching and I was like, I don't really know if I follow this series, and I like dropped it a little bit. Shugokata was popular, yeah, I think so. Alano Exorcist was Vampire Knight was super popular. You're right. Alano Exorcist was like kinda during the time. I feel like not many people that I knew watched it, but I really liked Alano Exorcist, and I feel like it had a lot of potential. But I forgot what happened. I feel like it got kind of like whatever. I loved Alano Exorcist, and I love the opening. Like I'll always love the opening. Science-Gate was popular back then. Science-Gate was always popular, I feel like, and it was always like at the top of like the charts, and everyone like read or like watch Science-Gate, and then like you don't know how many times I've tried watching it and I just drop it on the first episode and just never tried it again. FMA was extremely popular too. Yeah, I feel like the anime like went off trail. Yeah, I don't know. I just couldn't do Science-Gate. Everyone's like, I promise you, like really slow in the beginning, but like if you get past it, it'll be really good. And then it's like watching. I'm like, dude, I can't. Yeah, there's like nothing too appealing to me in Science-Gate. Like there has to be something like either like the style of the anime or like how the characters look, how the characters are, what like things like that, but or the plot. I'm just like, there's nothing that I really feel like. But, you know, not every series is for everyone, so. I'm trying to think of like what other series I've watched. There was there's like I don't remember. I tried watching this anime in like 2013, but I totally forgot what it was called. And I don't remember the characters' names either. But I watched a couple episodes, like eight episodes or something. What's it about? I don't even remember. All I remember is that there's a character with like blondish hair, and he had like a yellow jacket. It's like yellow and like sort of black, and a very vague description, but I don't remember what it was. And I think he had like red eyes. Yeah, I don't know. I don't remember what the series was. It was quite some time ago. No, it wasn't Durarara. But that series was really popular too. Everyone really liked shoot, I don't remember no, it's not Law. What are my thoughts on Zenitsu? Your girlfriend hates him? I mean, definitely like in the beginning you're probably just like he's so wimpy, so weak, but like I feel like that's one of the kind of popular anime stereotypes, but he gets better later on. He's more like a comedic, like him and Inosuke are like the stupid comedic relief kind of characters, but I promise you all the characters, like if you're just watching the anime, they get character development later on if you think they're annoying right now. Yeah, a lot of people like didn't really like him at the beginning, but he's a pretty popular character. Oh yeah, I'm excited for like the later districts. I'm excited to see Uzui in action. Like that's what I want to see. He's my favorite character from Demon Slayer, so I think well actually I don't want to spoil, but I really like the character designs in the Red Light District. Like the fights and like the designs of like the different things. I'm trying to be as vague as possible because I don't want to spoil, but it's good. Is it possible to watch a movie yet? I don't know. I think I remember someone saying like it's gonna be out in theaters in the US, but I don't know when that is. I think it's in April. But I'm pretty sure there's a way you could like sail the seas online and find it, but I don't know if it'd be in good quality. Well, you know, like you could also just watch it in theaters when it comes out for the maximum good quality. Your friend said Jujutsu Kaisen's getting a movie you don't know? Oh, yeah, I would believe that. Have I ever seen Psycho-Pass? Yes, I have. I've watched Psycho-Pass. Have I watched Soul Eater? Yes, I watched Soul Eater as well. Soul Eater was really unique looking. I liked it. Pretty sure my favorite character was Death the Kid when I was watching Soul Eater. Wasn't Soul Eater back in like 2007? It was really a really long time. I've never watched Dead Man Wonderland. I've seen NG. New gen anime or old gen? I mean, I feel like if I were younger, like if I were 16 again or something, I'd be watching a lot of the animes now. But I feel like as I've gotten older, I'm just a lot more reluctant to watch things because, I don't know, I like doing other things with my time. But like back when I was in high school, I would literally just come home from school and just binge watch some random anime that's on like this anime website that I've usually browsed. So I just feel like nowadays I just would like to spend my time, I don't know, yeah, it's just so hard for me to watch things, sit down and watch things like longer than a couple of seconds, because I feel like I'm not doing anything productive if I just sit there and watch, you know? Because in high school, or like when I was younger in middle school, elementary school, whatever, like time didn't really matter to me, and like if I just sat there watching something for like, you know, hours straight, it didn't matter because, you know, I was enjoying myself. But like now, if I sit there and watch something, I'm like, dude, like, what if I could be doing something else or with my time right now? So, yeah. This song is Hitori Goto by Claris. I think I remember playing this song on Osu. It was fun. I mean, well, it's easier for me to sit down and play games because at least I feel like there's some sort of progression in like how I'm spending my time. Whether it's like a single player game and I'm like progressing throughout the story or whatnot. Especially if you're playing like a game with a rank, it feels productive too to me. But if I'm just like legitimately sitting there just staring at my monitor, you know, like watching something, it just feels like I am literally doing nothing but watching something. So it feels like I'm not putting any effort into doing something. So that's why. I'm learning Japanese. I don't think I think the most productive thing I get out of watching something is like inspiration maybe, but other than that, not really. So it kind of feels bad. Like, that's why I just don't watch things as much as I used to. We'll be getting more Valorant fan art. Are you asking if I'm gonna draw more? Probably. Thank you for the 4 months, Vocal. Thank you. Do I prefer binging or do I like watching ones on binging? For sure. Like, I hate waiting. I have to finish it like then and there. It doesn't matter how many episodes there are. I'm gonna sit there and watch until I pass out. But usually, if I get really into a series, I just won't sleep until I finish it. But like, you know, there's different situations. Cause like, you know, if I was watching like One Piece and you know there's like 1,000 episodes, I think, close to it now. There's no way I'm not gonna sleep, or like there's no way that I could just not sleep and watch the whole thing. Like I'd have to do it in portions, but yeah. You have a friend that literally refuses to watch ongoing series? Same. Well, I mean, that friend is me though, because I refuse to watch. Like, it's very rare that I'll watch an ongoing series. I'll watch it if it's like close to the end. It's not that bad. Do I think I could start a series now with more than 50 episodes? It depends on how into it I am and like how good it looks. Thank you for the 2 months. Excellent, David. Thank you. What genre is my favorite? Sports? Shonen's like my top, and then sports probably second. It depends. Yeah, it's just like waiting for weekly updates is so bad. Like I'm just impatient, so I'll go on and read the manga. Like I watch like 5 episodes of the anime, and like the manga's like more than halfway over. I'll be reading it, and then I'll be like, well, that's when I never go back to watching it. You ever just read the wiki? Yeah, I do. I actually like spoiling myself for some reason. I do this a lot, even when I'm watching like TV shows. I'm pretty sure I did this when I was watching like Prison Break or American Horror Story. I just like reading like the wiki of the characters, and you know, it doesn't matter to me if I see like deceased on their page or like what I read about what happened to them in like the features. I just like knowing. And it doesn't spoil, it doesn't like ruin the series for me or anything. Like I don't mind watching it after I've spoiled to myself, but I just like knowing. Cause it's like, it's a nice, like you'll know what happens, but whenever I read spoilers, it just doesn't take away from the fact like I don't get to see like what leads up to it. So I just enjoy watching that, if anything. Like even if I know what happens, like I'll still like it probably. You kind of like spoilers just so you can see if something is worth continuing. Yeah, I mean, I guess you could do that too. But yeah, mine is just purely out of curiosity, and I just want to know what happens. So I'm just like, I'm gonna see what's going on. Do I collect mangas? No, I don't. I really wanted to when I was younger, but I feel like I need a really big bookshelf, and preferably I wouldn't want to like, I think I would like to be settled down somewhere where I knew like I wouldn't be moving for a really long time, because like lugging all that along would be a pain. So yeah. What anime did I watch that had the most episodes? Probably One Piece. I've definitely watched the most out of anything One Piece, but even then, I watched up to like episode 400 something, I think. I stopped watching Naruto like sometime during Shippuden, but I don't remember exactly when. Yeah, I mean, it's just like nice to look through the art sometimes. Like, I remember when I was growing up in elementary school, I had Naruto Volume 5, and I'd legitimately bring it to school all the time, and like, we used to have, like, reading time in school, and I would legitimately just read that one over and over and over again. So, I'm pretty sure I've, like, reread that volume like, over 20 times. I didn't watch the final thing, but I remember hearing Naruto ended like when I was in high school or something. And was it high school or was it in college? I think it was high school. And then I read it. I read the final few chapters. Have I seen Fire Force? I've never seen it. I've seen the characters. That's about it. I read like a few chapters of the Pokemon special manga, but it was really hard to find online. So I remember my friends like always talking about it. I was like, oh, I don't want to read it, but it's really hard to find scans of it online. Do I have any tips for a beginner artist? I don't know that there's a lot of things that you could say, but I don't think I'm personally the one to ask because I don't think I give very good advice. Because every time someone asks you something, they're like, "How should I get started?" I'm just like, just start, forehead. Like, but I mean, it is the most like effective and simple piece of advice you could give. You know, it's like they're like, what do you want to, but it's like if you have like specific things that you want to improve on, and like maybe I have some knowledge of it, I could definitely give advice, but or like from my experience, but if there's like more, but if it's just like, hey, how do I, what like advice do you have for like someone who's starting, then I'm just like, I don't know, just start and like, you know, just draw whatever you like, or you know, do whatever you like. Yeah, I think the best thing to have though, like in mind whenever you're starting anything personally, like it's good to have goals, but like don't strain yourself working towards something that is probably like further in the future. Like even it could apply to like games, art, whatever you're doing in life. It's like, you know, like I want to be challenger. It's like, well, you know, realistically you're probably not going to hit challenger like within the first season that you play this game. But, you know, like you can work your way up. It's like good to set like small milestones for yourself instead of like looking at the, cuz I feel like sometimes when you just only look at the big picture, you're probably more susceptible to getting discouraged. Cuz like I feel like with drawing too, because people will see like someone make like this huge, like nice looking illustration. They'll be like, yeah, I want to draw like that. But then it's like, you know, if you try to like imitate that, like when you first start drawing, it's like there's like so many things going on that it's gonna be like really hard, and you'll probably not like what you come out with, and you're like, you know, this isn't like how they did it, and it's like you spent so much time on it, and it like burns you out. So it's like small goals that you should work towards so you don't burn yourself out, and then you can feel also proud about your achievements along the way, and then it'll feel more, you know, rewarding as you do it, you know, instead of like just going for the big picture. You think anyone can get a challenger if they try hard long enough? I mean, I guess it also depends on like what kind of game, but I feel like if someone grinds hard enough, like you will probably get somewhere that you think that like that you're happy with, but it might take a long time. Like I don't know what time frame. It's different for everyone. Everyone picks up things differently. Like you could get like help from other people, things like that. I don't know, but I really do believe, and I've seen a lot of people like grind it out so hard and like, you know, like take the time to learn about something that they, you know, get to a better rating or whatever they're doing. Thank you for the 7 months emote, man. But you know, sometimes like, you know, you gotta be realistic, because like, you know, some people are like, yeah, I want to be like this guy in FPS, and you know, they have like super high sense, inhuman reactions, like that kind of thing is like in their bloodstream. Like, not all people can be like that, but it's like, you know, there's like there's like certain ranges that like every person has. But like, you could try, and like, you never know. Like, you never know if you could do it unless if you try, and like you keep trying. But yeah. Like, and you know, like some people have grown up with much more experience, or like they've been doing it their whole life, so it's like, you know, like in them. But like, you can also train yourself to like have some of that. But you know, sometimes just like they are just blessed with being built different. I definitely do think there's people out there that are truly built different. Or they have better gaming chairs, you know what I mean? Thank you for the 2 months solo punish. Thank you. But you know, never give up, you know? Have I seen the new Pokemon Snap footage yet? Yes, I have. Or well, the one that they released during the Pokemon Direct. As a former pro coach, the number one advice you give to players to hit top rank is to know your limits that you aren't. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. Like, I think it's good to have like inspiration from like how other people play, and like learn from how other people play. But also, like, yeah, you are your own person, so you'll definitely have different visions of like situations and stuff like that. Thank you for the sub, Xylus. Thank you. Song brings back memories. I really like this opening a lot. There's a new Snap footage today on YouTube. Oh, I see. Well, that's Pokemon Snap is coming out pretty soon, in a month basically. So I'm pretty excited about that. You think it's good to realize the person you look up to has way more hours on the craft than you? Well, yeah, that's definitely also part of it. Like, you have to think about like yeah, it would be nice to like, you know, be as good as them in like a couple of things, but like in like half the time, or like a third of the time that they've mastered it, or like, you know, have experience in it. But when you think about it, and they're like, well, if you're just starting and this person has been doing it for like X amount of time, like, you know. But I also think it's important to like just not compare yourself with how long it took them, because everyone just grows at their own pace, you know. So like, don't feel bad if like you've been spending more time on this, but you know, you're not at like the place that some other person is. Just think of yourself as like, you know, like a little like flower that's about to bloom, but you're still like in your little bud. But you know, one day you'll bloom into a nice beautiful flower, but maybe it's not just ready yet. Just keep watering yourself, and give yourself some sunshine, some care, and progress, and you'll be that one day, you know. Thank you for the 11 months, Nebby. Thank you. Kind of eating those poems. I don't think it's very poetic, but yeah, I don't know. I'm very sure everyone has it in them to, you know, achieve whatever they want to achieve. It just might take some time, that's all. And you know what? You're never too old to start something, unless if like you literally wanted to be like a kid's model, then I'm sorry, like that's impossible because you're not a kid anymore. But like anything else, you can be whatever you want. Thank you for the 17-month sweatsuit. Thank you. This is the Motherga opening? Yes, it is. Sports anime level motivational speech. I don't know about that one. Sports anime are too motivational, and I feel like they always usually have a good message, so that's why I like watching them a lot. Do I collect Pokemon cards? No, my brother does though. My brother and my friends have been like pretty wild with the Pokemon cards, I feel like. What kind of webcam do I use? It's the Logitech C920. Hi Ray, thank you for the 2 months virtual boxing thingy. Do they play or just collect? They just collect. Like, I've seen my brother open a couple boxes, and yeah, I mean, honestly, I don't. Yeah, I mean, I think it'd be fun to open Pokemon cards, but there's no like want of opening them. I feel like everyone just collects these days, but there are people who play. Do they pull any good cards? One of my friends got like Charizard card or something. I think it was like, my brother told me it was like $400 or something, so I was like, wow. And I think the box is like $200 or something, so definitely made his money's worth out of it. Yeah, I think it's a VMAX Charizard. Have I been watching Wonder Egg Priority? I have not watched it yet, but I have been recommended to watch it. You used to play Pokemon, but when you moved to the US and you're 11, you got lost in that. Aww, that's so sad. Does my brother grade his cards? No. I don't think he sent it in. I don't think he sent any of his cards to get them graded yet. I think I watched a little bit of Jody play the MTG Legends thing, and I think Sid was also playing it as well. Have I done the Nuzlocke? No. Actually, I was watching someone, because I was like up at 8 a.m. or something, and I was watching someone play Emerald Kaizo, and I was just like, I don't think I could ever play through that. It's so stressful. Well, Emerald Kaizo is like some, like, what is it called? It's some modded Pokemon Emerald, but I don't know. Yeah, it was like a competitive Pokemon, and like I was just watching this guy like plan on his battles and like everything, and I was just like, I think he was doing in like some hardcore mode or something. I don't even know what the rules for hardcore was, but I was like, Nuzlocke hardcore, like what does the hardcore tag do? But I never figured it out anyway. But it was just too much like brain power, like thinking, and I was like, yeah, I can't play this one. I don't have brain power. My brain power is very limited, and I think it only works for a little bit of time, so. You don't know if IDK, if you beat Rhythm Doctor, you probably have a brain. I don't think so. I think if you beat Rhythm Doctor, you just have a sense of rhythm, or you just replay it until you understand when you're supposed to hit the space bar. That's what I think. Keeping track of all the different things. I feel like if you just like listen, like if the visuals like mess you up, you can just listen to like when you're supposed to like tap the spacebar with the rhythm, and then like like you could play the game with your eyes closed. I was playing the game with my eyes closed because I thought the visuals were too distracting for me, at least. So I was just like just listening to the song and like the rhythm. So yeah. What do I think about Story of Seasons? I liked Harvest Moon, you know. I think the Story of Seasons looks nice, but I haven't played the new one, but I'm excited to play the new one. I like farming games. Very, very relaxing. Just lets me live out the farming dream that I'll probably never have. But also, it's nicer because then I don't have to smell stinky poop or anything like that, because I don't know if you guys have ever been on the farm, it kind of smells, so you know, I can have all that stuff but in a cuter form. So yeah, the visuals in the game are crazy. Like, I highly recommend anyone to play Rhythm Doctor. Did remind me a little bit of Rhythm Heaven. I don't know if you guys have played it. It's very cute. Rhythm Heaven's a really fun game, but it definitely has much more levels. I don't know how many more levels Rhythm Doctor will have, since it's still in early access. It just feels like it's a fully polished game already. I don't know. How's Kumu doing today? I looked at him outside and he was sleeping, so he's chilling, I would say. I heard chicken are pretty affectionate, actually. And Haru is sleeping right now, or he's underneath my bed, but he did come out a little bit earlier. But my cats are usually more active during the evening time. He's always sleeping? Yeah, Kumo's always sleeping. Kumo really likes sleeping on my bed, or like sleeping like right above my head, and then I just can't, I'm not allowed to move. Thank you for the 2 months, Kanji Dai. Thank you. Yeah, I wish I could sleep like him, but you know, him and Haru keep me up at night all the time because they're just like, if I close the door on them, so like they're separated, they'll just meow forever and scratch the door, but then like when I open the door, they just get too crazy sometimes and they just make so much noise. I'm like, I can't rest. But what I do is just I just leave the door open and I just put in some earplugs and I just hope I could sleep a little. Cause Haru's meows are so loud, I just hear them through my earplugs, so I'm like, I can't keep them separated. They like miss each other too much if I leave the door closed. I'm like, fine, you guys can see each other, but at the cost of my sleep, but it's fine. Honestly, it would be nice if I just had like a reverse sleeping schedule, but I think waking up at nighttime with no sunlight would really affect my mood. Thank you for the 10 months free convict. Thank you. Does my brother hear the meow too? Yeah, he does. But like, I'm just like a really light sleeper, so it takes me a long time to fall asleep, and yeah, I wake up very easily. Thank you for the 7 months, Altakiti. Did I ever sleep in college? What do you mean, like in class? I feel like, well, in my freshman year of like when I was doing psychology, if I was just too tired, I would just sleep and not go to class. Whatever. I feel like I just never really. I would doze off in class, if anything. But when I was studying game dev, I would doze off in class a lot. Yeah, like I'm at my PC and I'm just like I'm just so because all my professors like turning off the lights, so I'm just like, and you know, I have like really early classes like at 8 a.m. or something, so I'd just be really tired because you know I would have like 4 hours or like 3 hours of sleep and I'd have to go to class. I'm just like super tired. When I turn off the lights, because if they wanted to show something on the screen, they usually do like on like a projector or whatever, like you know, like demonstrations and stuff. So they would turn off the lights so you know you can see it better. But I'm just like, oh my god, it's so hard to like not doze off. What's the earliest class I took? It was just probably like at 8 a.m. I don't think 7 a.m.s existed, or maybe there was, but earliest it's like 8 a.m. And then sometimes there's like one class that I had that was like 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. Like it was like you would have a break in between from like 11, but it went from 8 to 2, and like those days were just like the most like I wanted to fall asleep so bad. And it was horrendous. Like classes always felt the longest. Yeah, I mean honestly, even though I hate waking up for morning classes, I would much rather get everything that I need to do out of the way in the morning just so I could spend the rest of my day doing whatever, or like, you know. It just frees up a lot of time. Like waking up early in the day makes you just feel like you have a longer day. I mean, it is, or like it does, but yeah, even if I took like a nap after class, like I would just feel like I did so much with my day anyway, instead of like being able to sleep in and then like starting my day late. I would have just rather, you know, endure the pain of waking up at, you know, 6 a.m. or whatever to get ready to go to class, and then take public transportation to the city and feel like dying on the inside, and then come back home, you know, and it's still sunny outside, and then I just take a nice little nap if anything, and then do whatever. Do I prefer an online class or regular class? I don't like online classes. I'd rather go in person. I feel like online classes, I mean, I've taken online classes for like summer classes, and like I procrastinate so hard. Like, I mean, I procrastinate enough already, but it's just like if it's online, it's like unparalleled procrastination at its finest. And I'm glad I'm not in school now, or like in this, you know, state, because I feel like it really sucks to go to class online. It's just my attention span. Like if I have a computer at hand, I'm not paying attention to my class. Like I'm gonna be doing something else. So like if I were in Zoom classes right now, I don't know if they can see what I'm doing on my computer, but I'd probably just be in a game. Or like I'd be watching like YouTube videos or streams instead of paying attention to whatever they're saying. So I don't think, yeah, online classes would definitely not be it for me. So yeah. And that's what you guys are doing right now. You guys should pay attention to your classes. Like I know how easily accessible anything else is, you know, when you're at your computer, but you know. But I mean, if you guys review after, that's good. But like if you're just like not doing anything and not paying attention to your class, nor doing what you need to do afterwards, then should not. Yeah, I mean, like, if I had to, I would just be muted on Zoom. Like, some of my friends told me, like, you were, like, required to have a webcam for class. I'm just like, I really wouldn't like that. Especially, like, you know, some people probably just attend Zoom, like, in their beds, like, on a laptop. Like, if I'm just straight chilling, you know, attending my Zoom class, I would just, I don't want to turn on my, like, I'm just like, you didn't have one. No, I know, like, some, one of my friends that are taking classes now, like, you're required to have one. Like, it's not, like, an excuse to, like, you can't refuse to turn on your webcam or something. And I was like, interesting. So, I mean, I'm glad I don't have to do that. My online classes, when I took summer classes, were just, you know, just turn in everything and do whatever, and that was pretty nice. But definitely, like, if you told me to, like, because I took, like, art history classes online, and I was just like, if you ask me anything that, like, what have I learned from those classes, I could not recite to you a single thing that I've learned in the class, because it's very short-term memory, like, at the moment, like, yeah. Thank you for the sub with the Prime Abuse. Thank you. Did I have the sketchy proctoring sites for online tests? No. It was just all on, like, the school, like, website Canvas thing, and then so super easy. Yeah, they would not know if you looked up something if you did. But, like, all the classes were like, yeah, you can use your information on your textbook or whatever. So it's like, it's basically like open book anyway. So whatever. You can't get past a bar girl on Rhythm Doctor. Is it the one where you're in the coffee shop and then is it that one? I think if you just, like, for Rhythm Doctor, like, if you don't look at the game, it's probably much easier to play than, like, looking at it. I really do like the songs from Rhythm Doctor though. All the stages that I thought were kind of difficult, this is me playing. I was just like listening to music and just pressing spacebar. And I'm pretty sure for the last boss battle, like, cause it does, like, the regular beat thing. All I did to, like, keep track of that, cause it, like, you don't have, like, a visual cue. I was just whispering to myself, like, clap, clap, because I was, like, trying to think of, like, what I could do to, like, keep myself in rhythm, and I was like, there's no way I could, like, count, so I need to, like, say something periodically on this beat. So yeah, that's what I did. You need to try 4-1, and you think it's Scar's favorite. Is that the one where it's like you have beans and you're jumping over it? Thank you for subbing with Prime Sound. Thank you. I got a game dev degree. Well, it had some. I mostly took a lot of art classes, but or, like, things to do with 3D modeling. That's most of the focus, but yeah. No beans. Oh, I see. It's the one with the miner and coal. I don't know if I played that one or not. I did play, like, a mode or two after I finished the game. Did I learn how to code? My time in learning game dev was more towards 3D modeling. Coding is not my forte, never will be. So yeah. Thank you for gifting a sub to PPD. Toto Tata, little bubby thing, thank you. Coding is hard, and if you guys have the brains to code, I respect that, because I don't. It's hard. Like, I remember taking a comp sci class, and the only thing I remember is just, you know, I was learning Python in the beginning, and then just, like, you know, the simple print parentheses, you know, quotation marks, hello world, quotation marks, parentheses. That's all I remember from Python. Yep. Hi Eric, good. Thank you for liking my glasses. Do I still think I can print it without any googling? What? The hello world? I think. But that's about it. But I think I remember getting really frustrated. It's just like one thing, like it's just like that one little thing that's off, or like that you forgot to do, and like your whole thing doesn't work. So just, and it's very meticulous. So yeah, I respect people who code because it drives me insane. Like you just forgot one thing and then nothing works. It's like, yeah, it's not for me for sure. Like I'm fine with like being able to, like, if it's like drawing or like, you know, like something that's like hands-on, but it's like if I have to go through and sit through like this large amount of code and find one thing that I'm missing that doesn't make this work, I would be so sad. That's why you check after every time. Yeah, I mean, there is that, but you know, it happens. So it's just yeah, it's not my thing. Never will be my thing. So yeah. I tried ZBrush. Yeah, I really like ZBrush. It's pretty fun. Other than the fact that, you know, it'll probably crash on you sometimes. Or like, yeah, like when you're trying to do things. But I guess that's like with most, like, a lot of 3D modeling programs. Sometimes they're just bound to crash, so you just have to remember to save all the time. So, yeah. You came into the combo late, let's just try. I mean, honestly, like what I want to do now, I don't really know exactly. I'd be fine with like any sort of thing, but I think ultimately in the end, I would like to be able to make like a short game of mine. I mean, I've always said that, but you know what's really hard? It's like the story, like making a captivating story. Cause like everything and music, like things that I wouldn't like coding. I'm pretty sure I could haul myself and really like, you know, sit down and learn it to do things, or like maybe get some help from others. But in terms of like music and like story, that's where I'm just like blocked from. What engine would I use? I don't know. Not sure. I don't want to use Unreal. I've used Unreal before, and I'm not much of a fan of it. Maybe Unity's like the easier option, but there are like other engines you could use. I don't know. You wanna learn how to 3D model? I think 3D modeling is fun. It kind of just feels like you're sculpting. I mean, there's a lot of technicalities with it, like if you're trying to polish it for like, you know, usage, but like if you're just doing it for fun, I think it's really fun. It just kind of feels like you're sculpting with clay for the most part. And I feel like the shortcuts aren't like too bad to learn. I feel like a lot of people pick it up really fast, and people make really nice models. Yeah, I really like pixels. Like if I were to make a game, it would definitely be in 2D. It would not be in 3D. I like pixel. I just love the aesthetics of a pixel game, and I just like RPG or puzzle element games. It can have a super minimal story like Baba too. Baba's such a good game. You know, recently I opened up Baba's U to play it, and then I did like one level like really fast, like man, I'm so smart. And then like I went to the next level and I was like, never mind, I'm not smart anymore, because I was like, I was like, I don't know what this next level is like, but it's probably is a really charming game for sure. Yeah, I don't remember what level I was on. It was like some rocket one. And I was just like, dude, I need to come back to this later because I don't have the brain cells right now to figure it out. Yeah, I'm at the space world. Yeah, I mean, I haven't played ever since I played like a couple years back when I started on stream. But I decided to open it one day because I was like, I'm really bored. And I was like going through my Steam games. I was like, oh, maybe try like a Baba Is You thing and see if my brain has advanced or still remembers how to play this game. And yeah, I did it for a couple of levels and then I was just like, alright. I'm all brained out, so I had to exit after a couple ones. That's pretty nice every now and then. I feel like isn't Baba Is You on the Switch or something? Or maybe it isn't. Maybe I'm thinking about Slay the Spire. I mean, I recommend that game to anyone. I just feel like it's a game that you can just easily pick up and play whenever you feel like it, but yeah, it probably doesn't have the Steam Workshop because, you know, it's on console, but yeah. You know, To the Moon on Switch. I played To the Moon back in like 2013 or like 12. Sometime in high school. Yes. Because that's when I played a lot of RPG Maker games, and To the Moon was one of the more popular ones. And I remember everyone saying To the Moon made me cry, so I was like, okay, I'm trying to feel something while I play a game, and you know, it was a sad game for sure. It was a very emotional, touching game, indeed. Things I didn't notice. What was my major? It was game dev. But you know, I think it was very eye-opening to learn about how a lot of things worked and like, you know, like the things that you learn from it, and then now like I definitely view games differently from when I originally did. Because I'd be like, ooh, pretty, and like that's all I thought about games. But then like, now I can understand like how they executed this, and like it gives me. You know, like, I appreciate games in the beginning anyway, but it gives me a larger appreciation because I know how tedious it is and how much effort it takes and things like that. To the Moon has a sequel? Oh. Yeah, I think it does. It might. I'm not sure. Do I think I can make a really good Baba level? No. Like, when I play the puzzles in the game, I'm just like, yeah, this took a lot of brain power. Mine would just be like, I feel like mine would just be really simple, but I think Baba Is You is a really fun game. The business side, no, it's more like everything, the process of making games, and like, you know, it takes a long time for like everything to come together, because that's when some people are like, why is it taking you so long to come out with your game, or like, you know, things like that. But you know, like, it takes a lot of time and effort, and like everyone wants to perfect their craft, or like there's always that, you know, looming feeling of like it not being good enough or polished enough or anything. It's just like, and even like, you know, when games get released, like they're like, oh my gosh, it's so buggy, or like there's bugs even though it like took you that long. It's like, dude, you don't know, like everyone has like their own style of playing the game, and you know, like there are people who play test the game, whatever, try to break the game in any single way possible, you know, just to make sure like there aren't that many bugs. But some people will always find a way to like find a bug even after it's released, so it's just like, you know, sucks, but it is what it is. Overhyping game can kill it too. Yeah, that definitely is a thing. I mean, I never played Cyberpunk, nor did I even like think about. I never saw it until everyone's like, have you seen Cyberpunk? Like, it's supposed to be the most hyped game of like whatever, and like, you know, like even PoE delayed their release of the new league because of Cyberpunk, and I was like, and then I never heard about it honestly afterwards. Yeah, some bugs turn into like cool things, or like people like it, but sometimes they're like game-breaking bugs, etc. But just like, you know, some people didn't think about, or like the playtesters can't think about like every single way to play the game and things like that. So yeah, just depends. How do you make games on the iPhone? There are probably like a bunch of apps or engines that you could make like really simple games with too. I'm pretty sure if you just looked up how to make a game on the iPhone, you could probably a lot simple. Or I guess it depends on what you're looking for, but I feel like these days a lot of things are more accessible than it was in the past, and it's like easier to learn as well. Like there's a lot of tutorials and resources out there, so it's pretty cool. So like if you really put your mind to it, you could probably learn how to do anything right now because of how many resources are on the internet. Angry Birds Poggers, yeah, or like Flappy Bird, you know, like very simple game, but it was really popular for what it was. Am I gonna stream Pokemon Snap when it comes out? Yeah, I will. I'm definitely excited for it, so. New camera angle? Yeah, I got a. What do you call it? A camera monitor. Webcam stand, yes, because it's just nicer for me. Because, like, sometimes when I work, I'm like this close to my monitor, and then, like, maybe you'll like only see my head, so I feel like it'd be useful to have. Am I gonna get the Pokemon Snap demo again? Dude, no. I'm gonna get the actual game, you know, and not the demo, so it'll be fine. Did I get the new Story Seasons? Yes, I did. I'll probably stream it like one time during the night when I have nothing better to do. Am I working as a game? No, I'm not working as a game dev right now. The only kind of work I do is like drawing, like commission stuff, but I don't work as a game dev personally. Am I partnered with PoE now, or is it one-time tweet? It's like, it's a partner for this upcoming league, I believe. And I have to stream, or like they want me to stream PoE. Like for like a very short amount of time. Like heck, I play your game like probably, you know, I stay up for like the first full day, 24 hours playing your game. Like I could stream your game for like a whole week straight, you know, or like two weeks straight, like every day for like 9 trillion hours. But you know, yeah, I could do a couple hours too. That's fine. But yeah, I thought, yeah, it's like, yeah, I'm like, wow, I'm getting paid to do this. Like, that's pretty cool. It's like being paid to play a game that you really like and that you spend a lot of time on. It's pretty cool, indeed. That's definitely how I felt. I was like, I play your game all. I throw money at GGG all the time for their microtransaction boxes that come out. Their supporter packs, like, oh, okay. I don't know if I have a requirement to, like, I don't think it's like I have to stream on League Start, but I think ideally is I think I have to stream it on League Start day, but I think I would level off stream and then I would map on stream. And then I was thinking about what I want to start as, but that, again, I have to see like what changes they possibly made, so we'll see. Thank you for the sub with Primes. Go, thank you. I don't know what I'm league starting. I was thinking about like if I wanted to have an easy time with like bossing and everything. I just feel like actually like last league I told myself I'm not gonna do mines anymore because my fingers hurt too much from like playing mines, and they just feel so. My joints feel so stiff like after I'm just like pressing all these buttons, so I was like maybe I should do Necromancer or you know like a zombie skeleton build, but I don't know. I feel like in the end I might inevitably just make another mines, but yeah. Thank you for subbing with the Prime Paradox and thank you. But we'll see. Something that's easy on the hands. That's what I would like to do. Thank you for the sub with the Prime Paradox Enders. I don't know if I said thank you, but I don't know. My brain's not here, so... if I didn't, then thank you. If I did, then thank you again. Old woman hands. Seriously, like, it's always, like, right here. Like, this area gets so... like... just hurts. And I'm just like... I can't click these buttons like I used to when I was younger. Not arthritis, but... like, if you're legitimately cooking, like... you know, you're mashing your pots like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're like 1, 2, 3, 5, 1, 2, 3, 5, and you're pressing like, you know, like your dash ability, which is W for me. I'm like 1, 2, 3, 5, W, 1, 2, 3, 5, W, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, W, and you're just clicking like this. Just like all you hear when you're playing PoE. Your fingers are bound to get tired out. Thank you for subbing with Prime Saucy like Alfredo. Thank you. Whenever League start Righteous Fire. I don't know. I feel like I would just league start something that I do know, so my experience isn't miserable, but maybe it'd be fun to like honestly, I just like, you know, I like zooming through and then I just want to make a lot of money and then be able to do the build that I want to do, but I have to see like what looks cool to me. Maybe use lighter switches for gaming. Honestly, one of my friends were over the other day and my brother was showing, because my brother has like the Logitech G, the super light mouse or whatever, and like the white keyboard. It's like wireless and it's just like really nice. Like he's a really nice looking setup, and I'm just like, and then he showed our friends like all the mice and keyboard that he still has, or like that he previously used, and I'm like, he's just got like a whole mall. Okay, not, he doesn't have that many, but I'm just like, I feel like I could just yoink a keyboard from him if I really wanted like a lighter keyboard. But I don't know. I don't plan on switching my setup. I like my setup the way it is. Once you use a G Pro Super Light, you don't want to go back. I like tried holding his mouse once, and then I was like, I guess it is pretty light, but I don't really have preferences. This song is called like Rhapsody of Blue Sky. Oh, I was right. Yeah, it's the Kobayashi theme song. If I'm rushing to map to stream, am I gonna skip the Aqueducts farm? I don't know. I hope I just get lucky in the league start and like drop a Tabula early on. But if I don't, then you know. I'll just play with the thing, like just play something easy to level with and like map with in the beginning. How do I take care of my skin? I don't know. Just I wash my face morning and night, moisturize. I put on sunscreen in the morning, you know, like after I wake up and, you know, wash my face and moisturize. Put on sunscreen. Sunscreen's pretty good for you. And then, yeah, I don't really put on much in the morning. My nighttime routine, I think I use like 2, 3, 2 products, sometimes 3. I use my moisturizer and a vitamin C serum. And then, like, I tried this new thing. It's from Paula's Choice or something. It's like some retinol cream. I don't really know if it's made a difference because, you know, I like just got it maybe like 2 weeks ago or something. So, I mean, it works fine on my skin. I don't really know if it does anything, but I'm just trying it out just to see, you know, if it does anything to my skin. Thank you for the 6 months, Wingster. Thank you. But yeah, I mean, there's definitely more things you can add to your skincare routine. I personally am extremely lazy to go through a lot of things, but I'm pretty sure if you used more products, it would be nice on your skin. And, you know, there are more preventative measures of, you know, like signs of aging or whatever, taking care of your skin better. But I think mine's enough for me now. Maybe I won't be saying that in the future, but I do a couple things at least. I exfoliate like every week. That's also something. It's very satisfying to see all the dead skin cells rub off your skin. That might sound a little nasty to you, but honestly, it just feels like your skin feels really nice and soft. I use like this gel. It's from like Cure or something. It's like in this bottle, and it's just this clear gel that you can put on your face when it's dry, and then you exfoliate and you just watch all the dead skin cells come off magically, and it's pretty nice. And also, yeah, I mean that's honestly all I do. Sounds gross. I mean, you feel really nice and clean, and it's pretty satisfying, and your skin feels smooth. Although it does dry out my skin, but I mean, just make sure to moisturize and, you know, take care of your skin. Thank you for the 3 months, 420 Elite Sniper 69. Thank you. Skincare for YouTube video. I don't know if that'd be very interesting in particular. It'd be a pretty short one, but I'm down to make that, you know, at some point in time. I don't have many steps. I always try new products. Like every time like a product I use runs out, I just like trying a new thing and then seeing if it works. But for me, you know, like back then when I was, you know, a gullible young girl. Okay, not gullible, but like, you know how like on YouTube everyone's like, oh yes, like I love using this product, but then you look at the price tag and you're like, you know, you're like, oh my goodness, this is pricey for like how much like they give you. Like, I don't mind spending like $30 on a moisturizer when like the moisturizer tub is like, you know, like this large, you know, or there's like a lot that I would use for like more than a month, you know. But you know, like back then I like tried the products that the YouTubers like, yeah, this is great, or like I love this, and I'm like, didn't really do anything to change my skin, or like, you know, like not that amazing. So now I just try like different products that seem nice for my skin, that are, you know, a very nice price range, you know, anywhere from like, I think anywhere from like $10 to like $30 is my price range for like a product, and it depends on like how large the product is too. So I always try out different things and see if I like them or not. But yeah, honestly, like you can find products that do really nice things for your skin that are like $10 or less. What product did I remember? Out of like the things that I've used, or like from the YouTube videos that I watched when I was younger. Like the YouTubers used? Oh god, I don't remember. Like there, if you just like think about like most like higher end skincare products, I feel like just any of those, and then it's like they look luxurious, but the way that they feel on your skin just feels like any other thing, honestly. So then I started venturing off for myself and then seeing like what I liked on my own skin. So yeah. Not scammed, but I mean, you know, they're probably sponsored or whatever, so they're inclined to say a good thing about whatever they're sponsored by. So yeah, how it is. How long do I think my commissions will be open for? Honestly, I don't really accept that many commissions at all, so yeah. Baby scam? Well, it's not a scam. Like, I mean, I think back in the day, you know, no one really said to like, I don't think it's a requirement for people to say it's an ad or like that they're sponsored. So some people would just like, you know, rave about something and then it's like, why is everyone talking about that? But it's like later on, I mean, now it is something that you have to say, but back then, everyone would just, well, like when you're an impressionable young viewer, you're probably like, oh yeah, like all these people are talking good about it, so it must be something good. But then like in reality, they're just sponsored by it, so yeah. Did I watch Hiram? I think I saw him on TikTok or something, so I like watched a couple of his videos on YouTube. I didn't see him until I saw TikTok. I think he gives a lot of good information. Did I finish my Q&A video, by the way, or not? I mean, I have like the list of questions to answer, but it's just like, I just gotta do it. Which GTA RP do I think I would fit well in? What? None? I don't know. I definitely would not be doing that. Live stream the Q&A? Honestly, I would rather much do that than like sit down and make a video on my own time. It would be much easier. Am I addicted to Valorant? No, I'm not addicted. I do like watching it, and I do like playing it, but I don't play it for that long. Maybe I play for like 4 hours a day, and then I stop. Yeah, the song is by Claris. Do it now? Who do I usually watch play Valorant? I don't know. When my friends are playing Valorant, I think I watch them. I think the only streamer that I watch at nighttime is Lasky, I think, because he streams at like the really like 4 a.m. like when I'm awake and like no one else is really streaming. I think he's a smart player, or like I've learned some things watching him. So yeah, like the very night owl hours. I just like watching. I like watching for gameplay and like not much noise. Like, you know, a lot of people like people who, I mean, like who are like overly reactive and or are reactive. I like watching people who are just chilling and playing their games. I mean, I do like expressive people and I do like watching streams, but like when I'm like just laying in bed and like trying to watch a stream, I just like, you know, a more chiller stream show. But I like watching any, honestly, like all types of streamers when I'm just like chilling on my computer. Does watching people playing games relax you? I don't know if I would say relax. I mean, I get into, like, I'm interested, like, if I'm watching someone play a game, it means I'm probably interested in the game, so I'm just watching to see, like, what they do. So, I get pretty, if anything, it keeps me awake, so, yeah. Cause, like, I remember I was trying to watch Scar's stream to take a nap, or like, you know, I wanted to take a nap. It was like 6 p.m. and he was playing some Apex. But I was watching him and like I was just too into watching the stream, so I couldn't go to sleep. So I know that's why I can't watch things where it's like I'm particularly interested in when I go to sleep, because it will take me a very long time to fall asleep. I think I have to put on like a YouTube video. Actually, I don't know. I just have to put on something where I'm just like... even if I'm just watching like a cooking video, I think I'll be too intrigued on like how it's made to fall asleep. But I do like watching something before I go to sleep. I don't like ASMR. I've never liked ASMR. It doesn't help me. Yeah, a lot of people have like suggested like ASMR, like if I want to go to sleep, or like, you know, it helps them sleep. But every time I like, if I've like clicked on an ASMR video, I'm just like, I don't like how the whispering feels, or like I don't like the sound of it. It just like, I don't think it would put me to sleep. I would rather just like watch a video of someone watching paint dry and fall asleep, you know? Yeah, ASMR isn't for everyone. And like I don't have a problem with it. It's just that it doesn't help me go to sleep. Like it's just not something I would use or like listen to for relaxation. You like watching VOD reviews of League games? Oh, I do watch, like, sometimes I put on LCK and I like fall asleep, because if it's not like a team I'm particularly interested in that's playing, then yeah, I could fall asleep to that. If it's like a game that I play, but it's like something that I'm like not too into, I could probably fall asleep to it. My favorite LCK team? I don't know, I haven't been watching LCK these days. I haven't been playing League at all these days either, so... I don't know. I don't think I really have, like, anyone that I'm, like, particularly rooting for. I'm like, well, go, but, I mean, I've always liked T1. So... Thank you for the sub with Prime Bentcone. Thank you. What's my favorite Pokemon? I like Lugia. Lugia's a nice, cool Pokemon. I've always liked Lugia. Thought it was super cool when I was younger, when I was like 8 years old or whatever, whenever it came out. What about reading before going to sleep? No, I can't do that. Because if I get into reading, I'm not going to put down that book until I'm done. So that would probably keep me up later than I want to be up. That's what, I mean, Even since I was young, like I stayed up reading books all the time too. Like in elementary school, I'd stay up until like 3 a.m. reading a book. Yeah, it's hard to like, yeah, it's just so hard to fall asleep, and I just have to be like dead tired to be able to fall asleep. Ever listen to music to go to sleep? Honestly, I tried doing that recently, but then I just like the song too much, or like I start thinking about if I know the lyrics, and then like I start reading the lyrics, and then that keeps me up. Unless if I'm listening to like, I guess, music with no words. If I'm listening to like an instrumental, I'll probably be like paying attention to like something in the music, and it'll keep me awake. I always have like something to think about when I'm laying in bed, so it's really hard. Is this the kind of thing that makes you fall asleep? Oh, sometimes I do fall asleep to like WoW videos. Like I'll just see like someone doing something for MDI, and I'll like be watching some of it, and then I just like fall asleep during it because I'm like, I saw their one big pull, and then like I get tired. I feel like game OSTs don't help me fall asleep. What song is playing? It's called AM 321 AM by Yama. Yama has such a nice voice. Like discovering Yama was a blessing for me. And then someone mentioned that Yama sang on like the one take or take one or whatever that channel is called, where like the artists come on and they perform or they sing. It's pretty nice. I like Zutomayo too, but I really like Yama's voice. Yama's voice is probably like one of the best sounding voices to me. I really like their voice. The first take, yes, one take, first take, etc. I'm not sure. Try taking hot showers. Yeah, showers are relaxing, but I feel like you get cold afterwards, and also it keeps me up because I have a lot of hair, and I don't like sleeping with wet hair because it gets cold, and I get a headache if I like sleep with wet hair sometimes. So I have to dry my hair, and drying my hair probably takes like 10 minutes or something. So it's not particularly relaxing. Thank you for the 8 months Dragon Accent. Thank you. I don't like weighted blankets. I've tried them, and it's too stuffy for me. I like ambient noise too, but it doesn't help me fall asleep. Makes me feel very cozy and relaxed though, but I just gotta like figure out a way to tire myself out enough to just fall asleep usually. How heavy was the weighted blanket I tried? I have no idea because I was at a friend's place and they just had one, so I used it. Kept me kind of warm though. I listened to Aimyon. Yeah, I've actually listened to a couple of their songs. There's one song, I don't remember the title of the song because it was just really long in Japanese, but I really liked one of their songs. Weighted blanket is the best when the whole thing is about 10% of your body weight. I see. Yeah, I don't know. I just prefer like putting 2 blankets over me, and if they're like really fluffy enough, that's my kind of deal. I don't really like weighted blankets much. used to have the same issue with sleep. You force yourself to work out or take long walks to tire yourself out, but nothing helps, and you still have energy at night and you need to do something. Yeah, I just feel like I just have to do stuff. Like when I have a day where I just don't really do much because I'm too tired, I'll be staying up all day or all night because I didn't like use my energy to do anything. Am I still sleeping at like 7 a.m.? I don't remember what time I went to sleep yesterday. I remember I woke up a couple of times. Like, I've been waking up so much in my sleep. Like, every day, every night, I go to sleep thinking like, yeah, I'm gonna get some good rest and then I'm gonna stream. But like for the past few days, it's just like I wake up like 7 times in my sleep, and then like when I finally do wake up, I'm just like extremely tired. Just like, yeah, I just don't feel like doing anything today. But I mean, I do end up doing other things, but yeah, when my cats just, or just, yeah, any kind of noise or things that wake me up, it just really affects my sleep quality a lot. Even if I do use like earplugs or something, but there's probably a way I could get better sleep. You've been waking up every 4 hours at night, and then you go back to sleep, you wake up later with a headache. Oh, you guys ever like know that you're gonna get a headache? Like the feeling isn't there yet, but it's like if you do this thing, like sometimes I think like if I go back to sleep, I'm gonna wake up with a headache, and then it's just like it's the most horrible thing. But it's like you're too tired to be awake, but then you go to sleep and you want to sleep, but then like you know when you wake up, it's gonna be miserable because you have a headache. Like, yeah, I've been having a lot of, I get headaches a lot too, but honestly, I guess headaches are just pretty common for me because I don't know if it's just like a nasal congestion kind of type of deal is why I have a lot of headaches all the time, but I know I'm very prone to headaches and just getting headaches. I just pop some Advils and hope for the best. Hopefully like the feeling goes away. Maybe it doesn't, but you know, it is what it is. Try to drink as much water as possible. Try to eat something mildly filling, so yeah. Did I get bad allergies during the spring? No. Well, I mean, I can't really say because the area I live in, I feel like there's not much green. So there's not a lot of things, or there's not much like things that would, you know, have pollen for my allergies to act up. I do have like mild pollen allergies, but they're not that bad. Like my dad has really bad ones, but I don't need to take medicine or anything like allergy medicine when I go outside, so I think it's fine. But yeah. The only bad allergies I have are to dust. That's about it. Dust and cats sometimes. Yeah, that's about it. Yeah, I mean, I don't even go out anyway, so there's... Yeah, but like, back when I used to go out, you know, to class and stuff, like 2-3 years ago, there's no problem. Like, I didn't feel like I had allergies or anything going out to the city or walking outside. Yeah, I'm like... Dust allergies are the worst. You hated sniffling during exams, yeah. You get really self-conscious. Like, whenever you have to cough, or like you have an uncontrollable cough, like you're just like creeping up in your throat, and you're like, I hated that so much because it's like I'm trying to like let out my cough as quietly as possible during the test, but just like but like doing that makes you feel like you have to cough more. It's like the most uncomfortable feeling. Thank you for the 7 months, thank you. Well, thank you. No, it's just like, no, I choke on your own cough. I don't think I've done that, but it's just, you have to keep coughing. And it feels really bad because, like, you don't want to mess up anyone's concentration. Thank you for the sub with Prime, Ramakin. Thank you. What is Scar playing? I was just browsing to see what everyone's up to, you know, and Bomberman. I played some iteration of this game. Am I looking for who's streaming outside? Can you see it through my glasses? I'm pretty sure you can. Wait, let me see. Actually, you can see my YouTube page, but yeah, you can see. You can see. Oh god, oh no, this is YouTube on this side because YouTube's like light mode, but on this side, I browse Twitch and Dark. Like all the apps that I do use or the sites that I do go on often, I put it in dark mode. But YouTube has dark mode too. Yes, I do know that, but I view everything in theater mode, so it's like dark mode anyway. So I don't know. Yeah, you know, I started this stream with the intent to draw, but the feeling of wanting to draw kind of fell off, so yeah. Did you know when you have pollen allergies you can get allergic to fresh fruit? I did not know that actually. What was I gonna draw? Maybe you guys can see it in my glasses. Can you guys guess? Can you see who's in my reflection? Maybe if I get closer, can you guys tell? I feel like you could actually tell. Sorta. Hold on. Some sort of anime character. No, it's not an anime character. I was drawing my friends, but I don't know if you can see. You kind of see. You can't. It's awkward. No. It looks like Shinobu. Really? You can't see. What if I zoomed in? Oh my gosh! Now you can see. Can you? You can see who this is, right? No, that's not Celine, but I was drawing Celine too. You don't know, man? It's Sid. You guys can't. Maybe it's because I'm like looking at the photo in front of me, but like, you guys can't see your face in my glasses. Yeah, now show you the actual drawing. Well, I don't really want to show you the drawing because I drew it with my mouse. So you can see this drawing with my mouse. You can't see it much. Yeah, if anyone's joining in right now, they're probably like, why are you so close to your camera? But yeah, I was drawing these with my mouse because I was like, you know, maybe I'll just show you guys what it looks like with the mouse right now. Because I was doing this in between our Apex games. So yeah, whenever I like want to sketch something, or like have an idea of like what to draw, you know, I like draw it with my mouse. before like committing to my tablet, because then I have to like pull out my tablet and like make my house or whatever. So it looks really rough, but I just wanted. I like pretty girls and I like drawing pretty girls, so that's what I'm doing. So I sketched it out because then I just like. I just like painting over it, So like I was drawing Sid. Like I color, like fill in the color if I have like an idea or whatever, and then I have Celine. But then, yeah, and that's it. And then that's what I wanted to draw. But then like, I feel like I have to be in a specific mood to draw. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Like, that's my drawing process. Like, I sketch with my mouse, and then if I really feel like working on it, then I pull out my tablet. Yeah, when you guys guessed Shinobu, I was like, something wrong here? Like, where are you guys getting that from? You guys ever see like when people like sketch out things? Like the initial sketch is like back when I used to draw, like when I was younger, I would try to make like the sketch as defined as possible. But then I realized like that just takes up so much energy, and then like I don't really like end up liking like what comes up like afterwards. So I legitimately just like do the bare minimum and like draw like a circle, or like it's really interesting to see everyone's like before and afters whenever they draw. Thank you for the 2 months, Helmos. But I know. I mean, do you guys see that one video of Leslie? Because I mean, I was just looking at my following list, but you see that one clip where she was opping? I love Leslie so much. She's so cute and so funny. She's so entertaining. I don't know how she's so entertaining, but I have to show you guys before I go. I love Leslie. She's amazing. Where is she? I just love Leslie's energy so much. She's great. Alright. I need to pause my music. Like, this is the one thing I just want to watch with you guys because it's so funny. I just love Leslie so much. How do I do this? Oh yeah, that's good. Dude, like, I don't know why it does this all the time when I switch. Oh yeah. It's this. But how do I like... Can I make it full screen? Oh my. Yeah, this is good. I just want to show you guys this very great clip because it makes me happy, and I love Leslie. Leslie's so funny. I hope it's not too loud.
Okay. She's there. She's there. She's left side. She. No! You're
Twitter
insane,
quality
you're
is so
insane!
bad.
Sorry, I coughed in the middle. Oh God, God! Okay, this is the one. Coming, 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 coming. Reloading, reloading. All right, here we go. And 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 and. I'm so crazy.
I love Leslie. She's so funny. And I just love the way she hypes herself up like what a queen, you know? That was good stuff. I love Leslie. She's so funny. Like I don't say sheesh, but like I would give her all the sheeshes in the world. I love people who can hype themselves up and hype others up. It's very funny to watch, or fun to watch too. That being said, we can go all watch Leslie play some Valorant. So yeah, I mean, I like hyping other people up, but I don't hype myself up. If I like do something, actually no. Sometimes I'm like, ooh, like if I had tapped someone like unexpectedly, but yeah, everyone spam sheesh for the right message because we love a queen. We love Leslie, and I love watching her. So I love Leslie. Loosely. Yeah, everyone, just get your sheeshes ready. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day, morning, evening, afternoon, late night, AM hours, wherever you are. Yeah. And I'm going to be watching Leslie with you guys, so have a nice time. See you guys later. And yeah, I think that's all I have to say. Bye.
Sorry, my MMR is kind of messing up the queue times.